What's up, smilers? Welcome to the Just Keep Smiling podcast. It's your girl, Miss Rhonda Nunn, and I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all clicked on the 5th episode, and I just hope this brings y'all so much joy, so much love, so much grace, and I don't know, I'm just excited, y'all, when this mic is always lit. So this 5th episode, y'all, it's called I'm a Whole Ass Woman. And I know y'all like, what? I'm a whole ass woman? What is Rhonda coming up with these topics about, folks? Like, what is she coming out the woodwork? I'm telling y'all, it's God. And I be letting him use me. And I be being used, child. Not misused, but used in all the right ways. Okay. By God. So let me get into the story. So in 2020, during the pandemic, I made a choice to get to know me. Not just Rhonda Nunn, not just Sita, but me. You know what I'm talking about? You don't? I'm talking about my inner self, my soul, my spirit. And I embraced being in the house, even though I was already like a homebody, but I embraced it because we didn't have time to go outside. Time and meaning we couldn't really do much. Of course, it was the pandemic. So yeah. So I wanted to learn more about my spiritual life. And I learned that I'm a very wise woman for my age. And I've experienced myself many times giving sound advice and sharing my wisdom to others who are twice my age. And when I gave that advice, they would then ask me the magic words of, how old are you? And I didn't want to give up my age because I felt like, why does it matter if we exchange some good words with each other and we just had a great conversation? And of course, I know why they ask. It's because I look like I'm 18 or 21. I don't look like how I supposed to look, because black don't crack. Okay. But how can this woman that looks so young speak with so much perspective and positive energy and so much grace? It was just in me, y'all. I knew God was using me at that time, but before the pandemic, I didn't even know. I knew, but I didn't know. So learning that about myself when the pandemic came, I decided to dive deep more into my spirituality. And so I did my research and I started meditating. And the first thing I meditated on was wholeness. I don't know why wholeness came to my mind, but it just did. And now, I know when y'all saw the title, y'all was like, what's she talking about? Like, side note, us as black people, we use the word whole in everything. Like, you a whole ass lie. You spent the whole 6 months on vacation? A whole 6 months? Like, I don't know. But we use the word whole like we ain't never used it before. We like the word whole. I know I do. But back to the story. When I looked up the word whole, it says a thing that is complete in itself. So it just got me thinking, like, so I am complete spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, as Sita, as Rhonda Nunn. But like I said, I was trying to get to know myself. So if I got 100% in my spirituality, and I know who my voice and my spirit, and I know my voice and my spirit mentally, and I know my feelings and my emotion 100%, and I know my physical, my body, and working out, and the health part of my physicality, and just those type of things, I'm like, oh, so that makes me whole, right? Does this make sense with y'all? Like, you have to put yourself in percentages here. Because if I'm not 100% in my spirituality, and I'm 100% in my mental and my emotional, and I'm not in my physical, everything has to line up. Everything has to line up. So this just got me thinking about, well, how do I feel and know that I'm whole within myself? And it got me thinking, like, how am I supposed to get to that? How am I supposed to know if I'm 100% in my spirituality and mentally and physically? I feel like when you know your happy place, I feel like when you get to know God, and when you grow your relationship with God, when something makes you feel complete, when something makes you understand, or you understand the completeness of something, or you feel whole and 100%. You know how you feel 100% in your opinion about something you have. That's how you should feel with everything. And you might not know everything, but you know 100% how you feel emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually. Everything is aligned. You know what I mean? Like when you make a big move, everything just feels right. You're not second guessing it spiritually. Emotionally, you're not feeling drained. Mentally, you're not overthinking. Physically, you're not tired. You're excited. And that's how you know when you're whole within yourself, because when you apply that same feeling on something excitement or big is happening in your life, and you feel when you make a decision in your life to wake up and have a great day in your life, and nothing can change your mentality, nobody can affect your day, and you just let life, and you're changing other people's lives by smiling when you walking in a room, and you're just being you, and you know your voice, you know your gifts, you know your talents, and you wake up every day on a mission, and you know there's a spiritual warfare going on, and you just looking and you're just like, thank you, Lord, and you thanking God, and you realize that He using you because you're His soldier. Right? Like God used you every single time. Because He chose you and you the chosen one. And so that's how you know you whole. Like, and I know it might sound like I'm rambling, y'all, but if this making sense to y'all, then it's making sense. And if it's not, then it's not for you, and that's okay too. So, like, I understand how, like, in that sense of when they say two become one, right? When you're getting married, like you as a whole woman and who you are is coming together with this man who is whole. That's why they say two whole people come together as one, because he's in his passion and his gifts. He hears God. He's on a mission with God. You're on a mission with God. You know where your path is. Y'all met in the middle while y'all on the same mission that God has for you. You are your own happiness. You make your own self happy. And then when y'all come together, y'all make each other happy. Like, but you haven't forgot about yourselves. Y'all know the bigger mission in life. Y'all have the same goals, and y'all intertwine. And that's why you a whole ass woman. Do y'all understand how this all connecting? Like, before you get married, you have to understand what makes you happy within yourself. You have to be alone. You have to be okay with being by yourself. You have to bask in the glory of being by yourself. You have to make yourself happy. You have to love yourself. You have to take yourself out on dates. You have to take care of yourself. Because if you don't do it, then who will? Nobody's going to be able to treat you right if you don't treat yourself right first. And this is why this episode was created, because you're a whole ass woman. And how do you find that wholeness? You find it spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically. Get your ass in the gym. emotionally. How I realized my emotions was right was I wasn't allowing everybody to overwhelm me, with what their energy and what they was. I wasn't able to lie to myself. Basically, emotionally, I wasn't able to lie to myself about how I felt about certain things. I let it out. I was honest. I was truthful with myself. Spiritually, I just calmed down. I sat down and just heard myself. I heard another side of myself that I always heard, but I didn't hear it until I actually sat down and understood that was really my voice speaking to me, my spirit speaking to me. Mentally, calming down, being still, y'all. And I know it sounds like I'm rambling, but I'm just trying to get this through y'all head. Now in 2023, I am a whole ass woman. I am whole, y'all. I am whole, and what that looks like for me is wonderful. Whatever it is, whether I'm crying for joy, crying for hurt, or I'm happy, I'm sad, whatever that is, I'm just being in that moment, and I'm honest with myself. And so, yeah, y'all, that's really what I gotta say. And I just hope this message reminds y'all of it's okay that you don't have everything right now. As long as you're honest and truthful within yourself, and you're giving yourself grace, and you're giving everybody else grace. And I hope this episode gave y'all a reminder of being what wholeness means and complete within yourself before you allow somebody else in your life. And yeah, so that's one of the things I just wanted to talk about. But I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for listening, and I just hope this message got through to y'all, and I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Let's bring it in, y'all. Let's give each other a hug full of love, like I said, grace and forgiveness. And this hug is supposed to feel like you're wanted and you're needed in life. So let's bring it in. And if it's somebody next to you, give them that hug. So let's go ahead and bring it in. I'm gonna count it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold on tight. 8, 9, 10. And I just thank y'all. Again, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for listening. And peace. We out, y'all.